What's up guys, it's your girl Reese and welcome back to my space. From the setting today, I think you guys realized and guessed that we are doing another jewelry video. Today we are doing a video on tennis bracelets. So I am going to give you guys a little bit of a history lesson, a little bit of facts, and then my tennis bracelet process for my technically first tennis bracelet. So this is kind of everything you need to know about a tennis bracelet before you buy your own tennis bracelet. So let's hop right in. So first and foremost, let's hop into a little bit of a history lesson. So the tennis bracelet, originally called the diamond line bracelet or eternity bracelet, was launched in the 1920s. So this was during the roaring 20s era, and the ladies with the fanciest outfits would don this beautiful diamond line bracelet with their most beautiful outfits for evenings out. So you can imagine how fun that probably was. So obviously the diamond line bracelet is known for the elegance, the formality. It's a beautiful, stunning piece of jewelry. And then moving through time, it evolved and it kind of got a rebrand. So in the 1970s, so 1978, during the US Open, a tennis player named Chris Evert, who was known for her chic style, donned a diamond line bracelet during her matches at the US Open. So you can imagine today she would be featured in tunnel fits. I love that for her. So during one of her matches at the US Open, her diamond line bracelet actually fell, like broke off or unclasped and fell during the match, and they had to stop the game and everyone was like searching the ground for her bracelet. So then it got its nickname tennis bracelet. And I do believe that some places like De Beers still calls it a diamond line bracelet. Like if you look on their website, it's not under a category called tennis bracelet, where a lot of them are. Let's look, actually. De Beers. Yeah, I'm not wrong. So diamond lines, so they are sticking to it. But in today's day and age, if you say tennis bracelet, everybody will know what you're talking about. If you say diamond line, maybe people won't. All right, so that's when it got its rebrand. And so now you can see when it originated, it was meant for like formal, fancy ladies. And then when it got its rebrand, it opened up to athletes, to more casual. You could wear it anytime. So this is what I love about the tennis bracelet. It is just a beautiful, timeless piece and something that you can wear no matter what the occasion is. It is for every day. It is for the fancy events. It is literally for everything. It goes with everything. And now me personally, as you guys can see, I'm a big stack girl. So the tennis bracelet was perfect for me. It was definitely something that was on my wish list. And then of course I finally got it. I wear it every single day, and my day-to-day is work and then, you know, like pretty casual. And then of course I do dress up. I wear it with my stack, but there has been one occasion where I took off everything and just wore it by itself, and it still looked amazing. It gave me 1920s vibes. Elegance. Okay, so let's move forward to today. So today, of course, we are in 2024 and everything is modern and we have options. And so to nobody's surprise, we have so many options when it comes to the tennis bracelet. There are so many different iterations of the tennis bracelet. Now you can do different materials. You can do your white gold, platinum, yellow gold, of course, silver even. And then I believe the original iteration, correct me if I'm wrong, but from my research, the original iteration of the tennis bracelet was princess cut for prongs, and it kind of made that line look. It looked like a line of diamonds on your wrist. Now, of course, you could do it however you want. You can pick the cut of your diamond. I've definitely seen tennis bracelets with like different diamonds. You could do like pear drop, emerald cut, princess cut, where they kind of all mash them together, and it looks incredible. I think it is so neat. I've seen baguette style, so kind of, I guess you would consider that emerald cut, maybe not. I love that one. That one is near and dear to me. Like that is on my wish list. I think the baguette style tennis bracelet is so classy, so stunning, elegant. And then I've seen multicolored tennis bracelets, which are so fun, like very, very fun for every day. Like a rainbow tennis bracelet, like 10 out of 10. And of course, you do not have to traditionally do the diamond. You can do any stone. I've seen all stones. I do particularly love the emerald tennis bracelets. They are just stunning, but I'm very, very partial to green. And lastly, of course, you can choose the size of your tennis bracelet. Now, of course, in this case, size is important, but for many reasons, you know, whatever fits your wrist, fits your style, fits your day-to-day life, whatever you're wearing your tennis bracelet for, you can pick a size. And I love that for us. We love a woman with options. Now we're going to move into the portion of the video where I tell you guys about my process. So if you guys watched one of my other jewelry videos, you guys know that I did actually have a tennis bracelet before. It was kind of a impulsive buy. My husband bought it for me because I was putting together a video of like timeless pieces. So he was kind of just like, here, since you're talking about it, here's a tennis bracelet. But I knew that that's not how I wanted to go through this process. So we didn't keep that. And instead we went through our jeweler. So I chose to go through a custom process after going to visit multiple jewelry stores and kind of deciding what I liked and what I didn't like. And I felt like the easiest path would be to go to the family jeweler, naturally. So this is what I did. But for the process, for everybody else, I highly suggest you start with jewelry stores. You start going into stores and trying on. They have so many options. They do have different cuts, different sizes, different materials, gold or white gold or platinum. You don't really know what you like until you try it. And in the world of online shopping, I do think jewelry, it's so important to be able to do it in person because it's so personal. You get to see it, especially if you stack or even if you don't stack. You want to see how it looks on your wrist. So this was really important to me, and this was like my first step. I went to the stores, I went to many stores, and I tried on different sizes, different materials, different cuts, and I narrowed it down to what I liked. So I decided that I am not opposed to mixing metals. I love to mix metals. So my stack was for my right, or my tennis bracelet was for my right wrist. Like I knew I wanted to wear it on this side. And my two bracelets on this side are yellow gold. So I tried the yellow gold ones and then I tried white gold ones, and I decided that I wanted a white gold one, really because I felt like the white gold made it look like the diamond was floating. So then next, I decided that I wanted for my first tennis bracelet a traditional princess cut. So we went with princess cut all the way through, but because I wanted something that looked a little bit more floaty, I didn't want to do the 4-prong to give it that line look. I wanted it to look distinctively like circles next to each other. So I went with a 3-prong style around the diamonds. Now I know that there are certain settings where the 4 prongs make it still look like more of a circle, but for me, I just like, you know what, let's just do the 3-prong. It's like distinctive circles. Now, the next important step of like in-store processes is that I got to try on different sizes. So originally the bracelet that I got for the other video was a 2-carat. Now I did know that I wanted to wear this with my stack. So I didn't want something that kind of like disappeared with the stack. Now I don't have too much going on here, but my love bracelet does have the pave diamonds. So I didn't want it to just kind of disappear next to it. So I wanted something a little more prominent, but I didn't want it too big. My wrists are very small. So certain bracelets kind of look just gaudy and bad on my wrist. Like my love bracelet experience, I actually did have the regular size love bracelet, and to me it felt so bulky on my small wrist. So then my second one, I ended up getting the small size, and I think it looks way better. So I wanted my tennis bracelet to kind of complement my stack. So I tried on the 2, tried on 3, 4, 5. I believe the biggest one I tried on was 5. And then also, not frequently, but I did mention earlier, I wanted to be able to wear the tennis bracelet by itself come the right event. So I did have a wedding earlier this year where I took off all of my stacks and I wore the tennis bracelet by itself, and I didn't want it to look sad, if that makes sense. I wanted it to look like a little bit of a statement piece and still prominent in my outfit. So those were important factors for me. So I decided on a 3-carat, and then because of my wrist size, we went a little bit over 3 carats just for like the diamond look and the diamond shapes. And lastly, since I customed my tennis bracelet, I got to pick the clasp. Now, most clasps for tennis bracelet I feel like are either box or lobster. Lobster definitely was not what I wanted. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the lobster clasp on a tennis bracelet. I want it to be continuous, and I feel like a lot of tennis bracelets that do have the lobster clasp, they do have like the gold rings at the end of it so that you can size it according. I'm sure there are other ones that aren't that and they're just like perfect to your wrist, but the ones that I've seen, the ones that I saw in store, just didn't do it for me. So I went with a box clasp with one safety. And I did hum and haw about having two safeties, like one on the other side, because Lord, I don't want to drop this. I don't want this to fall off my wrist. But the jeweler confirmed to me that the one safety would be good enough. You kind of have to push into my box clasp and then the safety is on the side. So we're all good. I actually haven't had any trouble with this at all. I've had it, I don't know if I've had it for a year, but it's a lot, definitely over 6 months. And it's never fallen off my wrist ever. If any time it's come off, it's because I've taken it off. So it's pretty safe. So yeah, that's my experience with getting my technically first tennis bracelet. Now, of course, since getting it, I have fallen in love with so many other ones because my process opened my eyes to so many different tennis bracelet styles. So like I said earlier, I do have the baguette on my wish list, and the baguette in like the gold baguette tennis bracelet, 10 out of 10. I don't think I'll actually custom that one. I have a few places that I went to that we tried it on and they look stunning. No changes needed, 10 out of 10, no notes. And then I do quite enjoy the multicolored ones. I think that's so fun to stack. You know, I don't think I would wear that every day, but I think, you know, for more casual situations where my outfit's a little bit muted, pop of color would be really fun, and then the rainbow one would be really fun. And then also, since getting my tennis bracelet, I do think I want a tennis necklace or choker situation. I feel like more of a choker. I don't really like long necklaces, so maybe something a bit shorter to wear. This is like 16 inches, I believe, so maybe something 15 inches. But now we're getting off topic. So I will end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below about your tennis bracelet experience, or if you are shopping for a tennis bracelet, what are you thinking about getting? Let me know all the tea below in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.